Hello, how you doing? Look, we're going to make a beef and potato stew today. I'm using sage in this one. So what we're going to do is we've got like 3 or 4 tablespoons of oil. Here I've got my beef. I've got 1 kg, that's 2.2 pound of beef. I've cubed that up. Now, just to let you know that I'm not using the best quality of beef. This is a right old stewer, this one. Salt and pepper. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fry that around on a medium heat for about 5 or 6 minutes. Get a nice bit of colour on it, you know. So I'm now going to go through this process where I'm going to add water to it. You can add stock if you want, or water, but I'm putting in here about 500 or 600 ml of water, turning the heat up really high now, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to boil it out, and I'm going to do that twice. So when it reduces down a bit, I'm going to add some more water to it. What that's going to do is really make the meat really nice and tender. If I don't do this, it's going to be like a big old sort of leather boot. So let's do that process and get that done. Now, what we've got here is it's dried down a little bit. You've really helped yourself out here, I'm telling you. You're going to thank me later for that. So now that we've gone through that process twice of boiling it out and it's reduced down, as you can see, what we've done there is we've really kind of got that meat nice and tender now. You're going to thank me later for it. Dropping in a bit of oil, like 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil now. And then what I'm going to do is add 2 cups of onion. I've got a sliced red onion, as you can see. Then I've got celery. I've cut this celery really small. 2 cups of really small cut celery. It's going to kind of cook in there. A tablespoon of garlic. Reducing the heat down back to medium now. In goes my sage. Now I'm using sage, but put rosemary in, basil, oregano. That's up to you, entirely up to you. A little bit more salt, a bit more black pepper. You can never have too much black pepper in this sort of thing, if you ask me. Okay, and then we're going to go for about 5 or 6 minutes on a medium heat. Stir every now and then. That's looking absolutely beautiful. I've got there about half a cup or 135 grams of tomato paste, one of those little Tetra Pak things. Just going to work that in and cook that away just for a minute or two, you know. Beautiful. I always find it helps if you actually do cook out the tomato paste. And then 400 ml of water, or if you want some sort of beef stock or different type of stock, we're going to get the heat down to not to a simmer but above a simmer, and we're going to let that go now for about 10 to 12 minutes. Potato time. So I've got about 4 cups in total of potatoes. I peeled them, cut them in that kind of shape and size. You know, you can cut them thicker or, you know, bigger if you like, or smaller. Okay, so keeping it fairly low, we're now going to go for about, it's going to be like 8 minutes, I think now, or until your potatoes are nice and tender. Now, what is important is if your meat is not soft, don't put those potatoes in. Let's just have a look at those spuds. Look at that, beautifully soft. Check it for salt. Job done. It's a delicious beef potato stew. I hope you enjoy that. Keep safe, keep well. See you soon. Lots of love.